Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Um, yeah, guys. We have a good one today to talk about, and you know something? I didn't have anything planned. I could have went in there and shot a video on something that might have been entertaining or what have you, but I was looking at the videos a little while ago, and my buddy Mark Kaufman put up an open tag on your youth knife that you carry and that you remembered. So anytime that I could talk about that knife and have a discussion about that, I love because it brings back memories of my father. And I remember exactly where we were. It's amazing on how I played it all back in my head with this knife on how it came about. We'll talk about it. We'll get into it a little bit. We won't take too long with the video because, people tend to, the long videos get a little boring. But anyway, I showed one other video before that was my father's. Not my father's. My father came into the bedroom. If you remember the story, he handed me just this fantastic lockback Camillus knife in a sheath, a great leather sheath, USA made Camillus back in the day. And I still have that knife, and there's stories that were told about that knife. When I moved into my house, the knife went missing. I stopped everybody that was helping me move until we found that knife. The whole story, it goes on and on and on. That was one of the knives I showed from my youth. The other knife is this guy right here. This knife, ladies and gentlemen, now it has the name on it. I cannot make it out, and perhaps you guys can help me. Mark, help me out with this piece, guy. Or if anybody could help me out. Tobias Gibson, Stuart Harvey, Williams Knife Life. All you traditional guys out there, you know who you are. Patty Potato Peelers, and so forth and so on. But this is the knife that I carried in my youth. I was, I don't know, 12, 15 years old. And this one has almost the same sentimental value as my other one does. Not quite as much as my Camillus. But this one, I remember exactly where we were, and I know where I bought this knife. Now, I don't know if you guys ever heard of a department store called Kmart. Kmart. This was purchased in a Kmart department store with my father. We always looked down the aisles, and we were together, and I saw this knife in the packing, and I had to, not that I had to have it, I wanted it. I've always had an eye for knives, even as a young man, a young boy. I've always was fascinated with the knives. I always wanted to go right away to the sporting goods place in the store. No matter, as soon as we walked in that store, I ran right to sporting goods immediately, all the time. And I wanted to see the knives, what they had. And at the time, they also sold guns. It was amazing. They also sold guns at that time. But anyway, this was, I guess, I was about 12 or 15 years old when I picked this piece up. And this piece has been tossed around in my workbench. It went lost for a while. It got lost. This piece actually got lost. And I knew all along I had it, but I couldn't find it. And I found this knife a while ago, years ago. I found it. I finally found it. I wasn't even looking for it no more, and I just stumbled across it. I said, "There it is. There is that knife. I wanted this back so long, so bad, and I came across it and found it. But it's got a name on it here, and I can't make it out. It says like." See if I could, hold on guys, let me try to give you the best shot of it. It's on that, in the middle there, on that main blade. It's written in there, and it's got like the end name, the end of the word is like an L or something. It's written, I can't get no closer guys, but I'm gonna try to. But there is a name written in there, and I would, if you could help me out and you could come up with the name of that, that'd be fantastic, because I really want to know the name of this knife, and I really do like it. Now, I soaked this thing in a bath of oil. And the blades wouldn't open or close, or it was in poor shape. And I worked on this knife for days, scrubbing with toothbrushes and little things to get in this back spine. And look at it. I worked and worked till this is the results. That's the best I can get it. This is what, and everything operates. The blade is as sharp as the dickens. I sharpened it. Everything works. Everything works. The bottle open, everything works on it. But I don't know the name of this knife. And I like it quite a bit. I really enjoy it. It's a nice little knife. Now, it had a bail on it, as you can see. I lost the bail. I think it had a bail on it. And that's it, guys. This is my youth. This is what I had as a youth, as a young boy, and I'll never forget it. I remember my father. I asked my father if I could have this in the Kmart department store. I picked it up and I said, do you think you could buy this for me? And he said, yeah, sure I will. And that's how many years I've been fascinated with cutlery and knives. And it really, I just got taken back for a second. It really brings back memories. It really, it's you know, it's fantastic. You know what I mean? That you have a little piece of something that I really remember my pop with. You know what I mean? My pop wasn't into knives or nothing like that. He wasn't into that. But I didn't take after him as far as that goes with this stuff. He didn't care for that too much. He was my father. Well, that's another thing. I don't want to get into that, what he was into. But anyway, he was a good man. He was the best man that he could be at that time. And I have nothing bad to say. But this is my youth knife. And yeah, that's really about it. And like I said, if you guys know, man, it's pissing me off because I'm almost making, let's do the hand thing. Maybe the hand thing will work behind the hand. I'm almost making out the name of it. There we go. But yet, I'm on it there. I'm on it. At the end, does it look like an L at the end of the word? I can't make it out. I just can't read it. I can't read it. I know one of you are going to know it. I know one of you are going to either recognize the knife and know what it and know what this knife is right away, or I know somebody's going to know. But that's it, guys. And on that note, I'm going to let you get on down the road. And I'm going to wish you a very, very happy and fantastic day. Mark, I appreciate you putting this video out, bud. You brought back a few memories for me here. And, yeah, I like them, you know what I mean? I like them kind of videos. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys soon. Be well, be safe, be careful, and you take care. Bye-bye.